Okay, sissy. Carrots, celery. You can wash the stalks. I use all of the leaves on this, just so you know. Okay, here's my noodles. I use fresh thyme, oregano, rosemary, sage. If you can see the name. Can you see the name? Sage. And then I also use one bay leaf. Only one out of here because they're strong and they're dried. See, I only used about half of the stalk. So it's going to be about 2 cups worth of, you don't need to measure it out, but it's about 2 cups worth of carrots. That's about 1.5 cups of carrots and about 2 cups of celery. I'll probably do a little bit more celery and maybe one more stalk of carrots. Here are my sage leaves. So this is the sage. I just take them off, break the little stems off. Actually, I want that part. Sorry, this is hard with one hand. And then I'm going to roll this up. Okay, you're going to stack them up. See if I can do this with one hand. You're going to roll this like that. Just roll it. And then you're just going to slice it. It's called chiffonade. So see the layer there, and then you've got, sorry, it fell over. You've got this here that's rolled. So you're just slicing it in slivers. Okay, once you slice it in slivers and then cross cut it and just kind of chop it up to where it's little pieces. You're going to do that with all of these. Okay, sissy. This is rosemary. You're going to do the same thing with all of your herbs. All of the rest of your herbs. Your oregano and your thyme. So you got the bottom of the stem here, which is the thickest part of the stalk, and then you got the top. This top section will just pull those off. But if you grab the top and you pull them downwards, they will literally come right off the stalk, and they're all in my hand. And then just pop off the remainder leaves that are at the top. Those you can just stick into a pile. Do this for all of your stupid herbs. Do this for all of your herbs. So that was the rosemary. I'll do a little bit more rosemary. It's okay if they're starting to brown, but they're just drying out. It's totally fine. They're not bad. Same thing. These are a little bit more delicate, if you can tell. So wherever it's at the top, just pull. You can chop all that up. Again, see, it's a little delicate. Just want to pull the leaves down and pull them off. I'm doing oregano right now. So oregano, they're not as full. Some of them aren't very full leaves. A lot of leaves on the stem. And so I'll just pop them off. Probably about 3 to 4 of these stems is going to be enough. Probably 2 good rosemary stems. And then your thyme, depending on how, because sometimes they're going to be tiny like this. Sometimes they're going to be, a couple stems on one. So you just kind of got to pull those tiny little leaves off. These ones I kind of just break at the base and make it a little bit more user-friendly. Pull them off. Nails work great for this. I'm just going to go down the stem. One of the items I did not mention a little bit earlier in the video was garlic, salt, pepper. You need those. Alright. So I'm going to take all my herbs. Ready? Just my pile of herbs. That's the sage I did. And then those are the herbs that I just plucked off the... And I'm just going to run my knife through this. be perfect. What you're doing when you're doing this is you're releasing those oils and out of the leaves. When it gets cooked into the water, it's going to start flavoring our water for us. These earthy herbs go great with poultries. They also go great with any type of beef. A lot of these herbs are also your Italian herbs. I've been buying the pre-peeled garlic lately, just to kind of save myself. Because I'm not going through as much garlic because I don't got you guys in the house. So my garlic was going bad too quick. So this, I honestly haven't even been cutting these up. I've just been putting them straight into the pot. So those are just going to go right into my mix. I'm just going to kind of put them right on top. So I can't turn this camera around. Okay, so I got my carrots. See how I just put the garlic right on top of because I'm just going to scoop all of this in to the pan. And then at the very end, when your soup is ready, you're going to take some parsley, just some regular parsley. You can use the flat leaf parsley, which is the Italian parsley, or you could use regular parsley. Doesn't matter. In my opinion, it doesn't matter. And you're going to chop up some of that and put that in at the very end when your soup is completely ready. So right now, let's see if I can... let's do this. That's not going to work. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Because your mom can't do chicken. I'm doing turkey. I bought this turkey breast. The dogs seem to think that they're getting fed right now, and they're not. So I'm just going to cut open this turkey breast raw, so try not to handle it too much. Out. None of this is for you. Out. Also need your chicken broth. Or turkey base. Let's go with chicken. You're going to be using chicken. I'll use chicken. I can use the chicken base. I just can't eat the chicken itself. I know, it's odd. While my water is getting hot, I'm going to take all my vegetables that I just did, and I'm going to just kind of scoop them. Oh, and I didn't do onion. I got to do onion still. Put this in here. Carrots, celery, and onion are called the Holy Trinity in cooking. So you want all those. I still have to do my onion. poured liquid in. It's not yet to my liking. I just need to get in here because I already have my pot on cooking. So we're going to do the crock pot. I did it for 8 hours. It's going to cook in here for the 8 hours. So let me do the onion really quick. So let's grab 2 medium onions. Let's put you back over here. Okay. You just have to prop you up. Cut one end off, flip it over, cut the other end off. Easiest way for me to do these, take the extra skin, cut it in half. Peel the thin layer until you have no more skin out there, like that. All sides, or both onions. Okay, that's one onion. I am ready for my Epsom salt bath, by the way. My body is killing me right now. It's yelling at me, saying, you do not feel good. You need to go back to bed. Well, you know what? I got to make my soup so I can help myself feel better. You know, since you guys aren't at the house anymore, I'm down to talking to myself. Anyway, I sliced this one in 3s. 1, 2, 3. And they don't need to be small pieces. Just some big chunks. Because they're going to cook down. They're going to slowly melt, literally melt into, and then you're going to have these pieces of cooked onion that taste like the soup, and you're not going to even taste the onion. You know, a lot of people don't like onion because of the spiciness or the crying bite that it does. And it's actually really good in cooking. It also has healing properties. Onions actually are known, and garlic, to eliminate sickness, bacteria and stuff when you're sick. Back in the day, they would hang pieces of onion and garlic in little trinkets around their neck as a necklace, and you would wear that to school inside your shirt to help fight off things. Okay, now that I have liquid in there, 1 bay leaf. You don't need any more than that. Unless you're making like triple the amount that I'm doing, 1 bay leaf. Hey, what are you eating? This is my chicken broth. It's almost gone. So at the very end, when I can't really scoop a whole lot out, but there's still goodies in there, I put hot water in, and I just shake it until I get all the goodies off, and then I pour it right into my container, my cooking vessel. Then I don't wait. I need a little bit more water. Got the onion. I'm just filling up my pitcher with more water. When you're about 30 minutes out from eating, you want to add your noodles. You don't need to cook them separate. Cook them right in there, because what it's going to do is the noodles are going to, these noodles, almost any of the noodles, but I personally like the homemade ones. So those are the ones I always buy. And those are the ones you guys like. Ooh. Sorry, my stuff is like falling. Alright, not happening. There, better. So also do some salt and pepper. Anyway, the noodles, when you put them in there about 30 minutes before you're going to eat, I just, grab my pinch of salt. You don't need a whole lot of salt. I would probably do 2 pinches of salt for this one, and probably either 1 good pinch of pepper or 2 pinches of pepper. This pot, I need 2 pinches. So anyway, when you put the noodles in about 30 minutes before you're ready to eat, make sure they're stirred in all the way, and then every few minutes, or probably about 10 minutes in, go ahead and stir it up, and then just keep checking the noodles about after 10 minutes to see how cooked they are. They typically take, I think it's like 10 to 15 minutes to cook. Yeah, this is 12 to 15 minutes to cook. So about 8 to 10 minutes in, I stir it to see where the noodles are and see if they're cooked enough. But the starches in there are going to slightly thicken your liquid, which is yummy. That's how mine end up being a little bit more thicker than most, like, typical canned soup that are really runny. Anyway, and then at the very end, when you're ready to serve it, that's when I want you to chop up that parsley, put the fresh parsley in, stir that in, and you're just going to have that nice bright note at the end. Anyway, I love you. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have questions. Bye, honey.